Welcome to Learner's Haven. As we mentioned in our last video, today we are going to talk about the third basic mathematical operation, which is the multiplication. So what are we waiting for? Let's start learning while having fun. Let's first go through the basic facts about multiplication. To begin with, multiplication is when you take one number and add it together a number of times. Basically, this is repeated addition. Multiplication is represented by a times sign, a dot, or a parenthesis, just like what is shown in below examples. Multiplication sentence is composed of the following: multiplicand, or the number being multiplied; multiplier, or the number by which it is being multiplied; and product, or the answer that we get when we multiply. Factors is another term used for both multiplicand and multiplier. In multiplication sentence 8 times 7 is equal to 56, our multiplicand is 8. Our multiplier is 7. Both 8 and 7 are factors, while 56 is our product. In multiplication sentence, the order of the factors doesn't affect the product. For example, 5 times 4 is just the same as 4 times 5. Both will give us the same exact answer, which is 20. Any number multiplied by 0 is equal to 0, and any number multiplied by 1 is equal itself. After knowing the basic facts about multiplication, let's now talk about the multiplication table. If you will take a closer look, you will notice that the numbers in the red boxes are exactly the same with the numbers in the blue boxes. The only difference that they have is that the factors are arranged differently. For you to visualize it, let's have an example. Let's have 3 times 4. Let's find the answer in the blue boxes. That would give us 12. Once we find 12 in the red boxes, the factors that it would give us is just the same, 4 and 3.
Wow! But how about the numbers in the yellow boxes?
Those, learners, are the numbers that we called perfect squares.
What does perfect square mean?
Perfect squares are numbers that multiply to itself. For example, 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So on and so forth. Now, it's time to do the solving.
That's a good idea!
Let's start with multiplying single-digit numbers. There are 3 different ways on how to solve the single-digit numbers. First and most recommended way is to memorize the multiplication table. Second is to do the skip counting. And lastly, by doing repeated addition method. Let's focus first on skip counting. Skip counting is counting at intervals at which number you choose. Let's say 5 times 7. We simply need to skip count by 5 7 times. So from 0, let's skip count.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Great counting! 5 times 7 is equal to 35.
That's fun! Can we have more examples?
Okay, let's try another 2 more examples. For our second example, it's 8 times 6. From 0, let's start skip count by 8s.
8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. 8 times 6 is equal to 48.
Good job! Next, let's have 9 times 3. This time, we're going to skip count by 9s.
9, 18, 27. 9 times 3 is equal to 27.
Marvelous! Let's now proceed with the repeated addition method. In doing this, we just have to add equal groups or numbers together. For example, we need to multiply 5 and 3. All we have to do is to add 5 3 times. Or we can add 3 5 times. Either way will give us the exact same answer, which is 15. For our next example, let's solve 6 times 2. We can add 6 to another 6. So that would be 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. Or we may as well add 2 6 times. So that would be 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 12. In short, 6 times 2 is equal to
12.
You're doing great, learners! This time, we will proceed with multiplying using multiple digit factors. Let's start multiplying 2-digit multiplicand with a single-digit multiplier. We need to solve 16 times 5. First thing to do is to list down the factors into columns. It's not required for you to list it down in columns, but I suggest that you do because it will help you to easily identify the place values of each digit. We need to start multiplying in the ones place. For this example, it's
6 and 5.
So from 6, let's skip count.
6, 12, 18, 24, 30.
Let's put 0 below 5, align with the ones place, and put 3 on top of 1. It would serve as a carry. Next step, proceed with the next digit in our multiplicand, which is 1. Let's multiply it with 5. So that would give us
5.
Lastly, let's add our carry 3. So from 5, let's count on
6, 7, 8. 16 times 5 is equal to 80.
That's right! Let's have another example. Let's solve 38 times 4. Again, let's list it down into columns and start multiplying in the ones place. In this example, learners, what digits are in the ones place?
It's 8 and 4.
You're right! So, let's keep count by 8.
8, 16, 24, 32.
Good counting, learners! We're going to put 2 below 4 and carry 3 on top of 3. Now, let's proceed. This time, what numbers do we need to multiply?
It's 3 and 4.
Good job! So now, let's keep count.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Great counting! Lastly, let's add our carry 3.
13, 14, 15. 38 times 4 is equal to 152.
Excellent! Now, let's try multiplying 2-digit factors. Our given is 32 times 19. Just like in our previous example, let's first list our given into columns. We need to take note, all digits must be aligned according to their place values. Again, we will start multiplying in the ones place of both our factors. If there's a carry, put it above your multiplicand and add it to the next equation. Do the same process until you finish all the digits in your multiplicand. For this example, the digits that sit in ones place are
2 and 9.
so let's keep count by 9.
9, 18.
We're going to put 8 under the ones place and our carry 1 on top of 3. Next, we will proceed in multiplying 3 times 9. So again, let's keep count by 9s.
9, 18, 27.
And then, let's not forget to add our carry 1. 27 plus 1 is equal to
28.
Now that we are done multiplying 9 with all the digits in our multiplicand, we will just repeat the same process for the second digit of our multiplier. Let's begin with 1 times 2. If you will recall, we said earlier that any number multiplied with 1 is always equal to itself. So 1 times 2 is equal to
2.
Since 1 is in the tens place, we need to hold the tens place. So we will put our first answer aligned in the tens place. Next,
1 times 3 is equal to 3.
we are now done with the multiplication part. All we have to do is to add the two products that we've got earlier for us to arrive at the final product. So let's add 288 and 32. Let's bring down 8. Then let's add 2 to 8. That would give us
9, 10.
let's put 0 under 2 and put 1 as a carry. Then let's add 3 and 2. That would give us
4, 5.
let's not forget to add our carry 1 to give us
6.
32 times 19 is equal to
608.
well done, learners! Let's just always remember that this same process is what you need to follow if you're going to solve larger numbers. That's it, learners! In our next video, we will talk about the fourth and last basic mathematical operation, which is division.
That's a good idea!
Before we end up, just a friendly reminder, never look at your flaws as a weakness. Instead, always consider it as an opportunity to grow and learn new things. Thank you, learners! Please like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends and classmates. And kindly hit the bell if you want to be notified every time we upload new videos. Also, if you have a topic that you want us to discuss, just comment down under the discussion tab or follow us on our Facebook fan page at It's Learners Haven Official. And we will be more than willing to create a video for you. See you next time, learners!